yo. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word, y'all? What's going on? What's happening? Oh, that's happening. What's happening, you guys? I'm out here. We about to kick it. See how many people about to jump up in here. I know it take a little while for YouTube.
Into miles take.
Tell you guys where I'm going. I'm on my way to the annual NRA event. I'm going to check out some stuff. Make sure y'all like on the way in, like on the way in. You know what I'm saying? It helps to feed the family. Like we've been splitting one cheeseburger around the whole house. You know what I'm saying? And they saying that if I don't get them likes, we're not going to be able to feed, you know what I'm saying, the rest of the children. So make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit it. But no, I'm on my way to the NRA event. I'm almost up there. I got some stuff. I got, look. Wholesale price list for my mounts. And, oh yeah, for the people that's out here, man, I got an opportunity making in between $1,000 and $5,000 per week. You already know we're about to get busy on it. We're about to get busy. And people want to know, is the trucking industry dead? Has it died? Is it rest in peace to trucking? They gonna start cutting off weight stations? No, it's not. I don't think that it's all way over. Do I think it's gonna come back? Man, I don't know, man. Like, honestly, I don't know. I don't think it's dead. I think that I got mixed feelings. Okay, let's unpack that. Let's unpack. Make sure y'all like it. Make sure y'all like it. Let's unpack that. All right. Okay. About a year or two ago, I don't think so. About a year or two ago,
Take exit 40.
the race was absolutely crazy. Matter of fact, even for the holidays, race, they didn't get back to what they was before. But like, I just think that the thing is that in America, one of the things that we got in America is that in America, one of the things that we got is the fact that wages for okay, yeah, the GPS, but I need it though. So like, hold on, I gotta so like, I think that the wages. Yeah, what's up?
What's happening?
I'm driving. I'm on my way there. I'm about 10-15 miles away. I'll check in with you as soon as I get there, all right?
In 5.
Starting again. In 5.5 miles.
All right,
Keep
look.
left onto I-65 south.
Okay, cool. There we go. Can y'all hear me now? Is everything good? Do I need to speak up? What needs to happen? So like, okay, let's unpack that. Back in the day, rates was good, right? But now, like, the price of everything is going up and rates are still staying the same. And like, that's how it is. Like, when you look across a lot of industries, like I read a lot of people post and a lot of things about industries going back, right? It was a post, well, it was a man that was making, it was like 20 years ago. It was somebody, they was working as a supervisor, like one of the top supervisors, and I think it was at like GM. And he was making like $60-something thousand a year. And this was 10, 15, 20 years ago. And they went and they seen how much that job pays now. And it still pays the same dollar amount. So like, inflation is inflation with the cost of things, but living wages tend to stay where they was at previously. And that's the problem in trucking. Everything costs more and it's not trickling down. Like, you know,
Speed check report.
And the government knows about this, and it's like they never step in and say, hey, like inflation is just one-sided. Like the person that's putting out the product, they get their money back on that end. So like now in trucking, the cost of diesel is ridiculously high. The cost of repairs is ridiculously higher. But the cost of freight is staying the same or going lower. And that's what a lot of people were saying. Like, y'all got used to them outrageous prices. No, we got used to what it should have been. Like, getting that amount of money to go these distances is like, that makes sense. Because everything costs so much more, then compliance is a lot more strict. Like, it's like, okay, well, these diesel engines, they're cleaner, but they cost more to fix. Like, you can rebuild a 07 Freightliner for 10 grand easily. Now they're saying that the rebuild kit for these newer engines is 10, 15,000 alone. And it's like, it's just one of those things that it just lets you know that it's time to, any crazy truck stop stories? All right, let's do it. All right, I got you. So, way back when, right, I was trucking, and they had this place called, well, they got this place called the Twin TAs, and that's in California, okay? So, me and this young dude, now he a young black dude, you know what I'm saying? So, we from the hood, so in the hood,
In 2 miles, keep
you know what I'm saying? You don't pay for sex. It's just been a golden rule in the hood. Like, if you paid for sex, you was a sucker, because that means that your mouthpiece was trash. Like, you can't talk. You didn't know how to approach a woman. You lack confidence, stuff like that. So it was always an unspoken rule. Like, you don't pay for sex. Only old people or people that just knew that they just gave up on life. Okay, we need to know about this business. I know, but I gotta finish it. I'm gonna make it short though, bro. So I'm like, all right, so you don't pay for sex. So is this dude, I know he get the ladies. Right? So he say, hey, Tune, I just got through, you know what I'm saying, having sex with a lot lizard. Now, this a young swaggy dude. So I'm like, and I trust the dude, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you hit a lot lizard? He like, yeah, bro. Now, in my mind, all lot lizards got one teeth, one tooth, and you know what I'm saying, they stink a little bit, you know what I'm saying, in my mind, and they all got red skirts that's raggedy, you know what I'm saying? So in my mind, this is how a lot lizard looks, okay? But bro swaggy, he like, man, ew, nasty. Now look, so bro swaggy, so I'm like, I know he ain't having sex with nothing like that. Plus his baby mama
use the left lane.
real pretty and all that, so I know he got a standard, right? He like, Tone, look, I ain't about to argue about this. I'm like, bro, you hitting lot lizards, bro? Bro, you out here hitting them lot lizards, bro? You hitting them motherfucking parking lot iguanas, bro? That's what you doing out here in the streets. And he say the smoothest thing in the world. He say, let me know when you back in Cali.
Keep left.
I say, all right, well, I will let you know when I'm back in Cali. So,
In 2.4,
let's fast forward a couple weeks go past. I get a load going to Cali. He say, where you at? I'm like, this. He say, is you about the Twin TAs? I'm like, yeah, that's like 10 miles up the road. We about to shut down. He say, okay, good. What I want you to do is, I want you to, is you gonna let me over or not? I just go. It don't matter. Go. Damn, they just be just evil.
in 2 miles, take
So I'm there. So he say, go shut down at the Twin TAs. I say, I shut down at the Twin TAs. So I go shut down. Shut down means, you know, like you end your day, you about to do your 10-hour break. Or just do a good amount of waiting till the next day or whatnot. So I go there and I shut down. So he say, get on the CB and ask where the lot list is at. So I'm like, So I'm just gonna ask like that. He say, yeah, just ask. I'm on the phone, and this dude is directing me. He's like a lot professional. He's a lizardologist, okay? He's a lizardologist. I love storytelling too. That's why I took the opportunity. I love storytelling. Make sure y'all hit them likes, man. It's 17 people in here, man. I want to see 17 likes. Hit them likes so I can finish the story. I got you. We gonna get back to it. We gonna get back to it. I promise. So, my man, he like a lizardologist. He just telling me everything to do, and my stupid self doing it. And I'm waiting on these ugly. Well, I don't see nobody, so I get on the CB. Well, let me give me a CB. Yeah. Where's all the lot lizards at? You know you gotta have your trucker voice when you truck. Where's all the lot lizards at? Want to know where's all the lot lizards at? So somebody come right in. They come out around dark 30. Wait about dark 30. I say, alrighty, then I'll definitely wait around that time. Just want to know around what time is that? It's about 7 or something, but I don't know what that is. Then another driver come in and say, dark 30 is about 30 minutes after it turns dark driver. 30 minutes after it turns dark driver. I say, oh, the person in me came out.
Stay in the second.
Thank you, I appreciate it. All right, cool, bam. So now I'm chilling. It's about 6. The sun is starting to go down in California. It's starting to go down, go down, go down, and it gets dark. They should have said dark 10, because 10 minutes after the lights went out.
Use the right to lane.
It was women coming from out of everywhere. And it's dark, so you can only see silhouettes. So I'm looking, I'm trying to see now. I'm trying to see what's what, and I'm like, oh, girls, I'm there.
In 1 mile, take.
I'm like this. Like, how they look? I swear to God. I say, I ask, bro, how you get there too? He say, only thing you gotta do is flick your lights. So I'm like, flick my lights. Okay, I could do that. So I flick my lights.
Stay in the second.
Why women? I'm talking about they was coming from under. I cannot make this up. They was coming from under trailers. They was walking out from behind trucks. I'm talking about like you just seen women everywhere at this TA. It's called the Twin TAs. I think they shut it down now. I'm almost sure it's shut down with the lot lizard thing. So now the silhouettes is coming into the light, and I'm
Use the right lane to.
These women are beautiful. I'm talking about these women are beautiful.
Take the exit.
I called my man, I'm like, hey, bro. He like, yeah, I told you. I ain't even tell him what I want. He was like, yeah, I told you.
At the lights.
So he like, all right, figure out what you gonna do, bro. So to make a long story short, I ended up naked, lost $40. You know what I'm saying?
Turn right.
Only thing I know is this super bad Italian woman with long hair. She come what's up? This and this. Now, mind you, I've been on the road for over a month. I'm freaky. I'm freaky than them. Man, only thing I know is I could just tell you, okay, GT parking.
In 3/4.
So, to make a long story short, that was that. Now, I'm about to probably end up getting off in a minute. I'm gonna, let me get some footage of this. This NRA thing looks amazing. Oh, this is cool. So, to make a long story short, like, that was that. So, to make a long story short, the lot lizards, for people that's new in the trucking, y'all ain't never seen lot lizards until, like, unless you could go back in time. Because, like, the lot lizards back in them days, they were some...
At the lights, turn.
That's to make a long story short. All right, now, back to the rates. Is it the brokers? I'm not sure. I think the brokers are fully taking advantage, yes. Not as much as we think they are. I need parking. Alright. So we think that the brokers are just taking, it's just the brokers. It's a shortage of freight. I think it is a mixture between the brokers and the shippers.
Turn left.
Then turn left onto Michael Street.
It taking as much freight capacity. And what it is I think that yeah, $20 not a problem.
Turn left onto Michael Street, then turn left onto West McCarty Street.
Actually, you can go down to him and he'll take the card from you, okay?
All right, cool. So like, I think that like, okay, I think that rates are still good.
Do what?
No, I'm live. I think rates are still good. So for example, right, if trying to get my wallet out, okay, I got it. So for example, right, let's just say you got like a craft account, right? Velveeta Craft, and you want to do some cheese, right? I think that they're going to pay. Put this in the window.
Yeah.
In the dash. All right.
Flaggers to get your car.
Okay. So I think that, for example, let me put this up. Okay, for example, if you go directly to craft, I think, let's just say you may get
Turn left.
you might get $4 a mile. You know what I'm saying? Give or take $4 a mile or whatever, and you may get a great rate. Forget good. You may get a great rate, right? And that's the thing. Like, you get a great rate from them, and they know, like, if you get in a contract with them, you're going to negotiate the price that it is, right? And it may not be as good as it was once before. Parking? What do I park at?
That'll show you down there.
Oh, okay, cool. So you're not gonna get they gonna use that to negotiate, but it's like now the scraps, which is what goes.
Turn left onto
South Senate Avenue, then
The
turn
scraps. I think that a lot of the way that those scraps, they take full advantage. They like, oh, okay, well, we're not already paid out this.
at the stop sign.
To our carriers, our actual carriers, the
Then turn right
people
onto
that
South
we
Missouri
gotta
Street.
depend on. Now the scrap loads, we ain't gotta do as much. We don't have to do so much with the loads of scrappy. You know, so it's like that. So it's like, okay, I gotta follow this guy. So they ain't gotta do as much. So now a lot of the brokers, I think that they taking a nice chunk of it. They taking advantage of it, and they just leaving the scraps. Because like, and then there's a lot more.
Turn left.
There's a lot more capacity. Like, there's a lot of people jumping into trucking. Like, trucking has become one of those things that people have seen.
At the lights.
right onto South Missouri Street.
Crazy amount of college education. You don't have to have like, okay. You don't have to have a college degree. You could just come in, use your driving experience, get your CDL, take a couple dollars you got saved up, get you a truck, and you can go out and make hundreds of thousands of dollars. And outside of, like, then you got people on YouTube, some of them been inflating that number and all that stuff. They saying, yeah, because I made $17 million. And now everybody like, I could get rich quick in trucking. Then you got all this money that came out, the unemployment, the EIDLs, the PPPs and all that. And people just start buying trucks. So now it's a lot more truckers. Also, they believe you can get rich quick. I just said that. So it's a lot more truckers doing it, right? So it's a lot more people getting into trucking that before wasn't really in the trucking, right? Should I'm trying to think. I wonder if I could carry my gun. Yeah, I'm probably there. If I have to walk back, I know I'm probably gonna have to have it unloaded. Okay, let me unload that. Put that in the glove compartment. So, okay. So with that being said, there's a lot of people that's coming into trucking. So now where it was 100,000 trucks is 160,000 trucks. So now that capacity seems a lot more extreme. And then the next thing is a lot of people are keeping their freight back. So like you getting the mega carriers that was putting a lot of they freight on the board and making it more competitive, making it a lot more competitive. They keeping it. They like, no, like we not putting that. We gonna get some of our guys to run that, you know. So like they doing that, and by the cost of gas going up so much, you got that. That's another thing. The cost of gas going up. So there's a lot of people like, look, I'm not about to be paying $5 a mile to ship this over here. Like that's way too much money. So that's another thing. So it all boils down to the shippers are taking full advantage because the it's not a lot of freight. So what would you do if you was a shipper? If you got a load that needs to go from Illinois to Texas, and you see, normally you see like 8 different carriers with that same lane, and then like now you see like it ain't even 8 carriers now. You just only see like you and one more carrier, and that carrier got that same lane of 1,112 miles going for $1,200, $1,300, and you like, man, I could probably get away with 12. Instead of that same lane used to pay $2,500. So yeah, like I think that is the shippers. They just taking advantage of the market because like it's competitive. Plus it's the spot market. So what I would tell people is it's time to try to start going getting these contracts, man. And then that's another thing. Like, there's a lot of people that's going out and getting these contracts. They going out and they getting these contracts, and they taking full advantage of that, of having contracts. So, you know, like, it's just one of those things, man. Like, honest to God truth, I don't think that trucking is gone. I don't think that it's gone. I don't think that it's 100% gone to a point where it's like find something else. I think that you're gonna have to tough it. A lot of people gonna have to try to go in these communities and talk to these big carriers, these big shippers, and try to get their own contracts. I think that that's gonna really be a thing. Like, if you're not trying to get your own contract, I think that a lot of people gonna get phased out. And a lot of people that's gonna end up phased out is a lot of people with these high truck notes. I used to say a long time ago, if you've been a fan of my channel for a long time, you can honestly say, like, this dude been saying this for a while, that he like old equipment. Old equipment may have some complications in there, but it's cheaper to fix. And it's way less than having a note. Just put it like this. If you put $10,000 into a truck over the course of 2-3 months, some people paying at least $1,000 a week for a truck note. 800 to 1,000, so that's 8, 16, 16, 16, 32. That's $3,200 a month in just a truck note. Then they giving up a huge percentage of they what's the name. Then they still got to rent their trailer. If you're gonna get you an old trailer and an old truck and fix it when it breaks and do the preventative maintenance to it, you might be out like, give or take, $10,000-15,000 a year. $10,000-15,000 a year. You might be out of that. But at the same time though, it always comes out cheaper than, you know, having that new stuff. That new stuff, and then like I'm getting a lot, well, that new stuff been breaking down. I was just out with some guys with some new stuff, and they've been having like some crazy problems versus these old trucks. You be seeing 1.2, 1.3, 1.4 million miles on the dash. And people be like, damn, you got that many? I was told, I swear to God, I was told by what's that, Freightliner? Who was I talking to? I was talking to somebody recently. yeah, Zodred. I didn't know you was in here, but yeah, Zodred, like, I was told by somebody, they told me that a truck, I was like, hey, so how long do these engines last? The Freightliner engines. And they said to me, honestly, they was like, about 700,000-800,000 miles, you need to start looking to do an overhaul. And I'm just sitting like, damn, that's it? 700,000-800,000 for an overhaul? That's kind of bad. Because, like, these semi trucks used to do 1.2 million miles. Used to be the way to go, and it just gives you, like, when rates going down like this, it's still good money to a if you make $600 a day. I know, like, it make me want to throw up saying it. $600 a day, and you working for 5 days a week. That's $3,000. If after fuel, you should be able to take home $2,200. And that's light work. That's light work. $2,200 a week as a full owner operator. If you ain't got no truck note, you're in a great space. Now imagine somebody in that same space that needs to get home and be home and do things at home, blah, blah, blah. And they making that same $600 a day. They mad because after they truck note, after they trailer payment, after everything, they have to work hard. And this is no shade to nobody. It's just my preference. I've always seen it that way. Don't get me wrong, like, they less likely to be put into the DOT scale and harassed. That's the pro about having newer equipment. They got more, some of them got a lot of warranties on it. That's cool. It was one guy, he had his truck was under warranty. He had a 2022 or 2023 Kenworth. He said, I swear to God, the man say, I pulled to Kenworth. They couldn't figure out about my drivetrain, blah, 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 this, and this. And one guy built it up, and then the next guy came back to it, and it started leaking. They said, you know what, sir, we're not going to have, they paid for his hotel. They said, you know what, sir, we're not going to have you waiting any more time. You need to be out here making your money. They said, we're going to get you an Uber, and we're going to Uber you to the Kenworth dealership over here that's 40 miles down the road. We're going to Uber you there. We're going to pay for the Uber and put you in a brand new 2023 Kenworth. You come back up, you drive back the 40 miles, come back up to this dealership, get all your stuff out, put it in your new truck. He say, damn right. And he done it. That's a benefit. Man, if I ever had something break in my truck and I call Freightliner, they gonna laugh in my face and be like, dude, you've been out of warranty for the last 11 years. You've been out of warranty for 11 years, sir. I swear to God. So it is pros and cons of it, but on a good market, a new truck, you making a killing. But on this market right here, where there's a lot of people going out of business, like a lot of people is about to really, really be huffing and puffing and slaving. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I'm up here at the NRA event. I gotta go catch one of these taxi cab things, and I got some stuff to carry. I gotta carry all of this. I got business cards. I got to carry me some mounts. I got to do all of that. And I got to carry this stuff around. So, man, I'm going to talk to you guys later. On the way back home, I'm going to probably go back live. Y'all need to hit me up, man. Hit me up and tell me the topic y'all want me. Comment under this video after I go off and tell me the topic y'all want me to talk about. Or just tune back in and y'all just talk about, y'all just put it in the comments and, you know, I'll talk about whatever y'all want me to talk about. As long as I'm talking to y'all, man, I enjoy y'all, man. It's much love. Thanks for growing with me and showing me what it is. I appreciate you guys. Enjoy yourself because I'm about to enjoy mine. Don't want to end up in a box. Think outside of it. YB.